Peace and black power, peace and black power, peace and black power. Peace and black power, peace and black power, peace and black power. It's the Prince of Pan-Africanism, King Kong Consciousness. I'm at the gravesite, right up the road from Mama and Daddy King. I'm at the gravesite of one of the greatest black leaders of all time, of one of the greatest black preachers of all time, of one of the greatest black politicians of all time, of one of the greatest black orators of all time, of one of the greatest revolutionary Pan-African nationalists of all time. He is here with his mother-in-law. Rest in peace to the Queen Mother. He is here with his wife. Rest in peace to the wife. He is here with children and grandchildren. Rest in peace to the family of the Honorable A.M.E. Bishop Henry McNeil Turner. This is the man they called Marcus Garvey before Marcus Garvey. This is the man they called Marcus Garvey before Marcus Garvey. This is the man who died 1 year before the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey landed in America. It was Bishop Turner who was the immediate Pan-African predecessor to the honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. It was he and Booker T who laid the groundwork, rolled out the red carpet upon which the honorable Marcus Garvey would walk, brothers and sisters. This is the first black man to say God was black. This is one of the first black men elected to public office during Reconstruction. This is one of the first black men to take Africans back to Africa. This is one of the first black leaders who had to walk around with full security because he was so unapologetically African. He was unapologetically African before Dr. Umar invented the concept, unapologetically African. This man was the first black chaplain in the U.S. Army. He served during the Civil War, brothers and sisters. Bishop Henry McNeil Turner. Bishop Turner, we come here to salute you. We come to thank you for the groundwork you laid down for black leadership. We come to thank you for the pioneering efforts that you dedicated to Pan-Africanism and what you did as one of the first black elected officials during Reconstruction, fighting for the equality of black people. Your speeches are some of the most unapologetically African sermons ever delivered out of the mouth of a man. Bishop Turner, we thank you. We ask you to rise with us, to fight with us, to stand with us, to come back with that Pan-African army, that Pan-African energy. Bring Kwame Nkrumah with you. Bring Marcus Garvey with you. Bring Patrice Lumumba with you. Bring Julius Nyerere with you. Bring Sekou Touré with you. Bring Dedan Kimathi with you. Bring Robert Sobukwe with you. Bring El Hajj Malik El Shabazz with you. Bring Alexander Crummell with you. Bring Henry Highland Garnett with you. Bring Edward Wilmot Blyman with you. Bring Amy Jakes Garvey with you. Bring all of them. Henry Africanus, Bill Horton. Bring all the Pan-Africanists. Oh, yes, Bishop Turner. We are here to salute you. We shall never forget our great ones. This black man right here was a Renaissance man before Paul Robeson. I said this black man right here was a Renaissance man before Paul Robeson. Went to Africa and helped build that relationship. He took the AME Church to Africa. Bishop Turner is responsible for the expansion of the African Methodist Episcopal Church of Richard Island into the mother continent. He's responsible for the gospel of Pan-Africanism going into the mother continent. He is the link between the grandfathers of Pan-Africanism and Marcus Garvey. This man right here who recruited blacks to fight for their freedom in the Civil War. This man right here who was the first black chaplain ever in the U.S. Army serving during the Civil War. This black man who called the red, white, and blue flag a stinking dirty rag. He called the red, white, and blue flag a stinking dirty rag. He called the red, white, and blue flag a stinking dirty rag. And here you go with the Civil War. That's the Civil War symbol of Bishop Turner because he served in the Civil War, brothers and sisters. He fought for the freedom of African people, brothers and sisters. Bishop Turner did that. Great African Bishop Turner. Pan-Africanism, brothers and sisters, is the only solution. Pan-Africanism is the only solution. No other ideology has the accomplishments of us. No other ideology has the great Pan-African lineage. I'll put us against any of these philosophies out here. Put us up against any of these religious groups out here. Nobody can claim what we can claim. We got over 50 names we can run off. And they just not great Pan-Africanists. Every name I give you is responsible for playing a significant role in the liberation of African people, aside from their Pan-African work, brothers and sisters. Pan-Africanism. I am because we are. Pan-Africanism. As Africa goes, so goes all African people. Pan-Africanism. Freedom of religion, but unity of race. Pan-Africanism. We believe in ownership of everything that is ours. Pan-Africanism. We believe in independent community. Pan-Africanism. Your religion is not more important than your race. Pan-Africanism. Your Masonic lodge is not more important than your race. Pan-Africanism. Your Greek fraternity and Greek sorority is not more important than your Pan-Africanism. When we talk Pan-Africanism, we talking race first. We talking African liberation. We're talking about the global African family, brothers and sisters. That's what we talk about when we talk about Pan-Africanism. I don't know no borders where black people are concerned. We are one race, and we will rise together or we will die together. I said we will rise together or we will die together. We got so much tribalism going on that most of our people can't even begin to fathom the revolutionary mindset of a Pan-Africanist. I said we got so much inner fighting going on that our people can't even fathom the greatness of Pan-Africanism. Bishop Turner, we got Negroes saying they not from Africa. It'll make you, I know it'll make you sick in your stomach. I'm glad you ain't here to witness what I see now. You got all kind of Africans look like they straight from Zulu land, look like they straight from Ghana, look like they straight from the great Yoruba and Igbo kingdoms of Nigeria, look like they come from the great nations of Tanzania and Kenya, but they will tell you that they not from Africa, brothers and sisters. Bishop Turner, they will tell you that our people are cooning around. We got a conscious coonery going on. Brothers and sisters in the conscious community, brothers Bishop Turner, who don't do no work in the community. All they do is sit on YouTube making videos. They don't do no work in the community, Bishop Turner. All they do is sit on YouTube making videos, and they think making videos is revolutionary work. They addicted to YouTube dollars and YouTube attention. They addicted to YouTube dollars and YouTube attention, Bishop Turner. You'd be surprised if you see some of these Negroes. They can't help but hate themselves. Anything that ain't black, they love it. You tell them they're not from Africa, they act like they hit the lottery. You tell them they got a white man in the family, they act like they hit the lottery. Self-hate is at an all-time high, Bishop Turner, and I know you worked against this. But self-hate is at an all-time high, but we're doing what we can to save those who want to be saved. We're not trying to save those who don't want to be saved. We're not trying to save those who don't want to be saved, but we're trying to save the ones who want to be saved. We just wanted to come, Bishop Turner, to say thank you for your works. We ask that you help us with the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. We ask that you help us with the great work of African liberation. We ask that you help us in the freedom, redemption, and international salvation of African people here, there, and everywhere. One race, one God, one destiny, one people, one nation. Bishop Turner, we still fighting the good fight that you fought. We'll be celebrating your, 187th birthday on May the 9th of 2015. We'll be celebrating your 187th, I believe. Your 187th birthday on May the 9th, 1915. I see you was born on February the 1st, 1834, so you were born almost 3 years after the Nat Turner War. Born almost 3 years after the Nat Turner War. I'm wondering if you might even be related to the great prophet Nat Turner. I'm wondering if you might even be related to the great prophet Nat Turner. Y'all share the same last name, but Bishop Turner, I just wanted to come and give my respects to you, your family, for what you've done, because I know I stand on your shoulders. The work that I'm doing, you did it before me. The work that I'm doing, you did it before me, Bishop Turner. You was even an educator. If memory serves me correctly, you even had your own school educating African children. So I'm trying to get my own school. Bishop Turner, come help us out. Come to Delaware. Help our people raise the money to get the taxes paid off and the renovations done, or put it on the heart of some great African out there to come and just do the work for free, but we will pay for the materials. Whatever happened to chivalry in the black community? Whatever happened to charity? Whatever happened to that, that volunteer spirit? We need some volunteers to help push us over the top. But we just here to say thank you, Baba. Thank you for what you did. Bishop Turner said, there is no God that runs this universe, and nations and people are no exception true. An infinite number of laws may harness up the mighty machinery and serve as so many potencies in its mysterious and marvelous revolutions. But there is a God in the background, nevertheless, and he rules in the armies of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth. Bishop Henry McDale Turner. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.